Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. During the interview conducted by Tucker Carlson with Vladimir Putin in the Kremlin on the 6th of February 2024 and aired on the 8th of February 2024, Vladimir Putin, I don't even know why exactly he raised that question, that issue. He tells Tucker Carlson out of the blue that hey, you also applied for a job for CIA and they turned you down. I don't know why exactly Putin said that. I can only speculate. But let me show you here a short clip from the interview, about 20 seconds, 30 seconds, in which Vladimir Putin is talking about the coup d'etat that was committed in 2014 in Kiev in Ukraine, and Putin blames CIA for helping, and then in that context he's going to mention Tucker applying for a job, trying to be a CIA. We don't know if he is or not. Supposedly he was turned down at that point. So let me show you this clip. As I said, is about 20 seconds, I would say, maybe more. So let's see. 1, 2, 3.
A coup d'etat was committed, although I shall not delve into details now, as I find doing it inappropriate, the US told us. Calm Yanukovych down, and we will calm the opposition. Let the situation unfold in the...
This was before 2014, so it was 2013, and at the beginning of 2014.
Area of a political settlement. We said, all right, agreed, let's do it this way. As the Americans requested, Yanukovych did use neither the armed forces nor the police, yet the armed opposition committed a coup in Kiev. What is that supposed to mean? Who do you think you are? I wanted to ask the then US leadership.
With the backing of whom?
With the backing of CIA, of course. The organization you wanted to join back in the day, as I understand.
No reaction, look at that.
We should thank God they didn't let you in, although it is a serious organization. I understand.
So, with the help of CIA, thank God they didn't let you in. I don't know, there was an extra. Now I know that during negotiations, information is paramount. There is personal information on the person you negotiate with. That's why certain kind of officials, if they do all kind of hanky-panky, and we are not allowed, the public is not allowed to know about them, they could produce a scandal. Therefore, that's hidden by obvious actors, including the media. But the media keeps that for use whenever they want to turn the official's head left or right. But so do the adversaries, the enemies. So when you have a negotiation, if they get the information that, let's say, you give some, or how you say, you give or take or whatever, blowjobs to your interns, and then baboons in your country that don't know that, and there could be a scandal potentially in a real country, when I say real, decent country, then and the public would be very upset about how come that happened. Then during the negotiations with your adversaries, they can sleep that. And by the way, how is Monica, Gina, Michelle, and Jane doing, for instance? And the guy's like, gulp, he's going to you took all the wind out of his sail. So the same here. If you know something about someone during the negotiation, you use it. It's something that you know that person doesn't want others to know. Therefore, some people say, well, you conspired, or you hurt yourself by doing all kind of things that the adversaries can use. And they know. I mean, the White House is tapped not only by the US Secret Services. There are about, at least, I would say, 12 countries that are attached to knowing what's going on over there. It's just a matter of if we say this, you're going to say this, and they know. They knew about Bill Clinton's little affair, something about the Russians and others. They knew about it. I have no doubt that the Israelis know, and that's been used probably in on different channels. So the same. I don't know exactly why Putin had to say that. he was a little bit feistier. I spoke with some friends of mine after watching this interview, and they all agreed. Doesn't mean that if we all agreed that's true, but I'm just giving you our take on that. That Putin was very aggressive at the beginning with Tucker, telling him what they're gonna have here, a garbage U.S. style. I'm paraphrasing. I'm putting my words in. This is my translation. A garbage U.S. Sensationalist garbage kind of interviews where you ask me a question, do you support that, do you condemn that, and you want the answer yes, no. Things are more complex than that, but it is for the intellectuals and for the adults. And that's why Putin, whenever he gave an answer, he didn't give an answer how we are made to look at the interviews. We were conditioned by these imbeciles to look at the interviews. Do you condemn that? No. Do you condemn that? They say yes or no. Do you condemn that? Are you for that? Well, and you expect yes, no, yes, no. It's not like that. Things are not like that. And when you have usually a non-American, usually non-Western leader, let's put it this way, answering questions, these guys are all, you're dodging the question. Why? Because I don't answer it the way you want me to answer it? Exactly. Well, that's why you interview me, to find out the answer. You ask me, you ask your question however you want. I'm going to answer it however I want. So again, we all agreed in this situation with Putin. He was very feisty from the very beginning when he told this guy we're going to have a serious conversation or a, my words, garbage, soundbite, whatever got you, stupid interview like you have over there in the West. And Tucker said, and also Putin told Tucker, from my understanding, you are a historian or you have some degree in history or something. Tucker, that means let's talk about that one. And then when he talked about the CIA thing, I think he just said it to put Tucker again, on the. That's common knowledge, but why did he need to say that? I think just to get Tucker a little bit off balance. Did you see Tucker's eyes? He didn't blink. He didn't show any expression. Now that tells me training. If you would be embarrassed of that, you would show something. If you would be, even if you would be okay with that, you would say something. He just let it slide like it was never said. Well, who excuses himself, accuses himself. Is that what the French say? Something like this? Who excuses himself, accuses himself. So he didn't feel the need, I'm talking about Tucker, he didn't feel the need to counter Putin in anything like that. What he would say is not true. We all know it's true. I mean, he said it as well. And supposedly he was not accepted because he didn't show discipline or something like this at that time, or something like this. Yeah, you don't need to. You need a person just to do his job. You can find all kind of jobs for everyone in CIA. I guarantee you that. So they can use you for different kind of tasks with no problem. But whatever, you don't have to be necessary. Certain people with certain kind of traits and training and self-discipline, intelligence, they're used for certain kind of missions or assignments, others for other kinds. So he could have been used. Now I don't know if Tucker is or not, and I don't really care. I let action speak for themselves. That is, I let you pay attention. Just pay attention. Look at patterns. But he called him, hey, I know you work for that. Tucker also told Putin, which is another fact, that you work for the Russians, security services, whatever, KGB, blah, blah. Putin did not have any problem with that. He said, yeah, I did. And obviously everybody knows about it. But he wanted to, he also gave some stories, told some stories about those times in this interview. Nevertheless, Putin said it. Tucker did not even blink. Did not even see any muscle moving on his face. Now, do you think he didn't hear it? Do you think he didn't care? Or do you think it's a matter of, I'm not going to show anything? I think the last one. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.